Go get our fast pass. Go get our fast pass. Stay on the page.
Alright, we're at Mickey Mouse.
One more ride.
Oh my god.
Want to go feed him a bagel? I think he's doing one more
Holy crap, we're at Disneyland. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Fresh Baked Disney, the best of Disney Baked Fresh Daily. I'm your host, David, and we are here on Main Street on a Saturday morning, where we belong. Fresh Baked, we belong on Main Street on a Saturday morning. Wow. I'm in love with this girl, and I have to tell her. Okay. Only people who grew up in the 80s will know why I did that line there for Ducky the horse. Did you grow up in the 80s, Ian?
No, I wasn't even born in the 80s. So, no.
Well, then you don't know who Ducky is and why he said that. Fresh Baked, tell me why Ducky said that.
I know who Ducky from The Land Before Time is.
No, it's not Ducky from The Land Before Time.
I didn't think it was. I'm just saying. I know of a Ducky.
You did it at all times with your hands, arms, feet, legs inside the streetcar and supervise your children.
Let's go, Ducky.
Have you ever seen just not hesitate? That film goes and says, like Soarin, quite opposite of Finn. He's like really upset. Like, I'm asleep.
Hey, where'd all the characters go?
What characters? Minnie's behind you. Mickey is probably gonna go eat some cheese, yeah.
Mickey's, oh, here we go. He's, oh, yeah.
Joel Connor's daughter.
Hi, Mickey! He's my absolute hero. And Ken. Ken and Mickey are my heroes. It is my goal to be Ken's own driving the fire truck at Disneyland for a living. I want to be a retired old guy working at Disneyland, which I'm almost doing now, because I got like 10 years.
I say you're like 7%.
I'm almost there.
It's not getting great by
Disneyland has to be the selfie capital of the world.
I think it's the most photographed place in the world.
Where's she gonna come on? Well, we did it.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ian. Just Ian and I this morning. Sarah is Well, Sarah's in the hospital. I don't know how else to put that.
Now, before you panic.
Yeah, don't panic.
Good.
It's fairly routine procedure she had done last night, so she won't be with us today, or at all, I guess, or maybe I don't know if she'll make it next week. Hopefully.
I hope a week's enough time to recover.
Yeah.
I would certainly hope so.
So she had a. Well, I don't want to get into it. That's her story.
But there was a thing. She's good.
Yeah.
It's fine. How are you?
How are you? And then no Liz today also. She's working today. She's actually been working more Saturdays coming up, so we will be without her today. So it's just Ian and I.
So, it's going to be a train wreck. Let's have fun.
We're going to probably talk about Star Wars or something, right?
Something. I don't know. Boring.
Actually, no. Ian?
Yes.
We do have something that isn't Star Wars to talk about.
We do.
Yes. We're going to test
I'm not
MaxPass today.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact, Ian suggested we pull up a chair over here on Center Street and take a look at this thing because we have Premier passes. Is that what they're called? Signature?
Well, you have Signature Plus, I have Premier.
He has Premier. I have Signature Plus.
But both those levels, MaxPass is included in it.
Right. So we don't have to really do anything to get it.
No.
But so we're just gonna start messing around with it and see what happens.
Tailing us the whole way.
Good morning, kid. Spreading the Disney cheer, Ken is. Okay, so Fresh Bake, we took a break, Ian and I did, on Center Street to go over the app. We were gonna, I have no idea how that came out, so we're gonna do another quick little walkthrough. It's pretty easy, actually. Now, we should clarify that there is a distinction between FastPass, Digital FastPass, and MaxPass.
Yes.
Those are all kind of three separate things.
That are all related.
They're related, but they're not the same.
They're all not quite the same.
For example, MaxPass is not FastPass. In the sense that you can already get a FastPass,
Yes.
you always could, and it was always free, and it is still free.
And the short return times are just the way FastPass works now.
The short return times were a part of the feature of the new digital FastPass, which by the way, we should go ahead and say that part is now done. You can't get an instant FastPass anymore, right?
No. Seems like they've reinstated at least a minimum 30 minutes.
30 minutes now.
Yeah. That was a little too good. A little too good.
Yeah, the 5-minute thing was pretty amazing.
Yeah, they're like, considering not only that, you can technically show up 5 minutes early. That's literally just an instant board. That's a problem.
So FastPass is not the same thing as digital FastPass. Well, I guess they are, but they're becoming the same thing. And MaxPass is not the FastPass. MaxPass is the ability to get a FastPass with your phone
and get unlimited photo passes.
Right, and then you get unlimited photo passes, and that's what you're paying for. You're not paying for the FastPass. You're not paying for a free FastPass. Well, it's not free, I guess, if you're paying for it, but you're paying for something that is free.
But for the convenience of using the app.
You're paying for the convenience of the app.
The app is nice. It's smooth. It's easy to understand. It just should be included.
Well, I'll say this. We did a test. We got ourselves a FastPass for Space Mountain at 9:30 from Center Street.
Yep.
That's something that we could have done if we had walked a couple hundred yards to go get one.
True.
For free.
Yeah.
But we did it. We got a FastPass for 9:30. There's no paper, no nothing.
Nope.
So we have FastPasses for 9:30 for Space Mountain. It was easy.
Yeah.
All you had to do was download the app if you don't already. If you have the app already, you just need to update it.
And then you scan in everybody's tickets in your party.
Scan in Ian to mine.
Or everyone could do it separately, but if you want to just get everyone together at once.
Well, that's the thing. That's one of the convenience factors. If you build a party, only one person has to get the FastPass.
Yeah, and then everyone can pull up their own app afterward and see, yep, I've got it.
Right. So right now, if we pulled up Ian's Disneyland app,
it would show that.
It would show he has a FastPass.
I have one.
He would show mine too, wouldn't it?
Well, no, it only show yours because you're not linked into me.
Oh, right. Okay, so he's linked to me, but I'm not linked to him.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was pretty cool, and we could continue doing that all day. And also, we can get free photos for PhotoPass.
But we already get that being Signature Plus and up.
Now let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah, we told them on the live stream, but regular Signature passes will no longer have PhotoPass included, assuming they don't renew, or like if you're buying a new PhotoPass or you let yours expire, you will no longer get PhotoPass included with it. If you keep renewing it, it'll be grandfathered in, but they're cutting it from new passes.
Oh, so there's a grandfather.
Yeah, you are grandfathered in. But if you let yours expire at all, or you upgrade, or I guess downgrade. Downgrade, expire, or you were buying a new one altogether.
Yeah.
No PhotoPass for Signature and down.
There's probably going to be a little grace period there, I'm sure, because I've seen people who, for example, the 2-month thing, when you renew within if you renewed your pass before it expired, you got an extra 2 months.
That's before it expires. I mean, if it hits the expiration date.
I've had people who were past their expiration date and they still offer them the 2 months.
It depends how badly they want passports.
Yeah. Well,
they're not obligated to give it to you after.
while we're on that topic, a lot of people think that pass holders are the bane of the existence for Disneyland, and they think that Disneyland wants to do that they want to lessen the crowds. Complete opposite. They love us.
I would just say, like the week or weekend or so, Memorial Day weekend, when all the APs were not here, it was glorious.
Right. No, I'm not saying that this park isn't full of APs. I'm saying Disneyland wants the park full of APs.
Yes. Yeah.
They do.
They just want them to spend more per visit.
Well, we do. I spend a lot.
We do. we certainly do. But I wouldn't say.
I eat here every weekend.
I wouldn't say we're the average.
I don't know. Maybe. But okay, so the other point we're going to make about, I think it's totally uncool what they did with the PhotoPass thing.
Yeah, taking that away from city.
Because it made no point there was no benefit for annual pass holders to get the MaxPass, and they knew it because we already had the PhotoPass. Because really, that's where the money is.
You're right, that's the problem. So just instead of giving signature,
which is what we were saying before when you and I were talking, they did that twice. They've done it twice. They did it for the FastPass, or for PhotoPass. I keep calling it FastPass. I was saying, why? That's no benefit. I'm already getting free PhotoPass. Okay, we're going to take that away from you, except for the Signature Plus and Premier.
Yeah.
We still get it free.
Yeah.
MaxPass by itself isn't worth $10. I don't think. Not per visit.
But they attach PhotoPass downloads onto it to make it.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
PhotoPass is a good deal.
A single photo, if you didn't have anything, would cost you more than that.
Yeah. So say here, you can download it and spend as much as you want all day, $10 per person per day. I have to admit, that's not bad.
No, $10 free unlimited. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Especially if you only come once a month or once a year. I mean.
Yeah.
And the MaxPass even might be worth it if you come once a year.
Yeah.
For $10. Well, per person though. I mean, that's
where it's going to come down to your particular group, how many people and how long you're staying for you to decide.
Yeah.
That's right. I can't tell you what your money is worth.
If you got a family of 5, I mean, that's significant. Anyway, okay, so and then the other comment that people were making was that why are they charging us for fast passes at Disneyland when it's free at Disney World? To which I have 2 responses. One is, it is free at Disneyland, for now at least.
Yeah.
We're only speculating
that's the end game.
that's the end game here. I liken this, I compare it to the frog in a frying pan situation.
Yeah.
They're putting us on a very slow boil.
Yeah.
They're getting us ready.
It's only like one notch. It's
Yeah,
not like a slippery slope.
We're on 1. Right?
Yeah.
In about 2 years, we'll be on 8 and cooked to death, and we'll be paying for fast passes. But that's the track that we're on, I believe. But 2, be careful what you ask for, or be careful what you say, because I think that Disneyland's response, or Disney's response, isn't, oh, it's free at Disney World, we're going to give it to you at Disneyland.
You're right, our mistake. Let's go fix that and charge them too.
They're going to charge you for a fast pass at Disney World in Florida.
It may be harder for them to do it there because it's such a tourist-heavy destination.
That's true.
Whereas here, it's such a locals place. It's almost easier to get away with locals. Like, oh, well, I go all the time. Oh, sure, why not?
Yeah, that's true.
Right? It's hard to justify to a big old family going once every so often here. You need to charge more money just to use the system.
Yep.
That might be where it doesn't. It stops it there.
Well, in either case, I think that the 2 things will align eventually in some way, and that. But even if it doesn't, there's cause, there's reason.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say justifiable, but I mean it's understandable, I guess.
There's a train of thought you can.
There's a train of thought that you can follow. There you go. Yes, a logical train of thought.
You may not agree with it, but you're going to see how they get to.
Right, how they got there. Kind of like what I was saying about pirates. Like, I don't necessarily agree with it.
I can see
I can see their logic. Yeah. Hey, you know what we haven't done in 100 years?
Didn't Star Trader?
Is shop at the Star Trader. So before we ride Space Mountain, thankfully. Oh, by the way, did you see?
Starcade is now going to be a sort of like an event space for like.
Not even for us.
No, right. When people want to have like business, like company, like parties and stuff.
Oh my God.
Like, I get that.
I'm gonna loop in the video that I saw. Did you see the video?
Yeah.
It's, oh my God, it's the worst.
I get they don't have the ranch to do that anymore.
Right.
Still, there's so much better.
Can't you do something with this? That's.
You could use that space so much better.
Well, again, this goes towards my Tomorrowland idea that we're all just in a holding pattern here for until 2025, I guess.
Because again, on paper by numbers, this land has no. By numbers wise, this land has no problems.
No,
Rides
that's the
are
thing.
all full.
Look at it. Look at the queues. Look at the response.
The merch sales.
They're in no hurry.
But as far as numbers are concerned, Tomorrowland's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's just
The public response is they're still coming to.
Space,
Yeah.
It's not.
It may be ugly. It may not make any
But
sense.
right now it's working.
But
So-
it is making money. So, okay. Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars.
You see that scary Darth Vader guy?
Oh, that's right. That's the next line, isn't it?
He scared me.
We're doing the Bill Murray bit, I guess, from Saturday Night Live, right?
I don't know. I just know the Star Wars disco song.
Oh, yeah. That's the Bill Murray from Saturday Night Live. Oh, this is a cool hat.
By the way, did you watch the little behind-the-scenes video for Last Jedi that actually came out during?
Oh, the
live
sizzle
action?
reel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
There's some,
People have been tearing it apart like, ooh, there's actually some pretty meaty stuff in there.
there is, namely, all the actual puppets and stuff.
Oh yeah, all that. But, like, no one's noticing the fact that Finn's in a flight suit,
Yeah, he's in disguise.
right? We see Rose, Kelly Marie Tran more. We see actually further. There's a shot where we're pretty sure who her sister is. Like there's some.
Well, and isn't Carrie Fisher's daughter in the?
Yeah, Billy Lord.
In the,
but
yeah.
Someone also found a frame where they're pretty sure that both. You can see Adam Driver. And it looks like Carrie, so maybe they may have a scene together.
Oh, wow.
Father, sorry, his daughter. Wow, I'm getting all the family
Yeah.
wrong. Mother and son.
Mother. Yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
Friends, what I'm saying is I'm on the train that Kyle was going to be redeemed because.
Well, of course.
Well, there's a lot of people that no, he killed other. He's the
Look
bad
at-
guy. He can't be. Mike Vader was redeemed, and then
Yeah.
if he doesn't get redeemed, then Han died for.
What else could it
Right?
be?
Because like if he doesn't get redeemed, Han died for nothing.
First of all, they made a shot-for-shot remake of Star Wars when they made Force Awakens. So, I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna go for the bookend,
Plus, Adam Driver's mentioned in interviews that he's like, maybe Pat Shine isn't all it's cracked up to be. That maybe.
Oh, my God.
It's like everything they've been hinting is that Kyle, he thought it would make him strong, and he instantly regretted it. And
By
he's
the
really
way-
just a good boy. He was trying to be bad.
Yeah.
In his heart, he's like, I love my mama.
right, yeah, he is like a poster child for the Grey Initiative, in a way,
He wants so bad to live with what he thinks his grandfather's legacy is, but he even says in the movie, he's like, I feel pulled to the light.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna redeem himself. Maybe not an 8, maybe not till 9.
No, it'll be a 9. Yeah, it won't be an 8.
But they'll start moving him again towards that.
They're gonna win. I mean, he's gonna win an 8.
But they'll keep moving him towards that.
Yeah.
So,
Because that's what happened in Empire. So
well, I mean,
it's useless to resist. Just big ups to Disney, by the way, for really upping their game for the latest Star Wars clothes. It used to be just jerseys.
well, yeah, well, so
And that was
as I
it.
mentioned before, all the best stuff is the stuff from her universe. Ashley Eckstein, the voice of Ahsoka Tano,
Yeah.
the company she makes, she's like, hey, there's not enough cool, fashionable, nerdy, and geeky.
Well, there is now.
So she started her own company to fix that.
Yeah, from the John Lasseter collection.
So now they do Star Wars, they do Marvel, they do DC, they do like anything nerdy and geeky, just really cool designs.
Who's he?
I feel he's probably in a scene somewhere. Oh, well, he's one of the droids in the background of the Resistance. There you go.
So we have an action figure for a droid in the background.
Dude, that's Star Wars merch in a nutshell. Hammerhead,
I love it. I know Hammerhead has like a minute of screen time.
red snaggletooth, blue snaggletooth. Come on, that's Star Wars merch.
Boba Fett doesn't even have but like maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, only like a handful of like 35 words if you count.
Yeah. Didn't they ADR a line in for him in the new Jedi when they doesn't he scream
I think the
when he gets eaten by the Sarlacc?
Yeah, he did that before. The screen
Did he?
they added was Vader's no.
Oh, well, it's that, yeah.
When he picks up the Emperor.
God, don't get me started. Okay, what else we got? Anything? There's really not.
No, not much is going to change in here until September when all the Last Jedi merch comes out. I think maybe some new clothes here and there and Nazi comics, but the main new stuff won't be until September when the next Force Friday happens.
This is cute. What do you do with this?
It's a backpack.
Yeah, but it's so tiny. Who can wear this? What is this? A backpack for ants?
More like toddler size, but no.
Damn it, Ian.
I know the line. I know what you're doing.
I know. How much is this? This looks expensive, actually.
Okay. somewhere around here. We're gonna find the price, or not.
And they don't have a little sign either.
Surprised. Well,
Why do they do this?
most of them have it on next to the barcode.
I know. I don't know why they do this. Why do they make it a mystery?
I don't know if they just forgot to put the actual price sticker on those tags or something.
Oh, yeah. Well, whatever it is, it looks cute. It's just, I don't know who can carry this. Like, you could only carry it like...
It's like it was like this. There's more strap here that unfolds. So.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But yeah, it's just a small day bag kind of thing.
It is cute. I like the art. There's a little Lando. Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, teeny.
All right. In the very spacious and luxurious exit through the gift shop. Could you always get red and blue and green lightsabers?
Yeah, pretty sure.
There were colors before?
Yeah.
Have you ever built a lightsaber?
I have not.
See, I don't remember them being colored right here. I thought they were always just white.
No. No, they've been. Even like I have a super old school one, like really old.
Really?
It was green.
What do you think of them using this image of Darth Vader?
I mean, he looks like he's about to wreck somebody's.
Yeah, but that looks like the Hayden Christensen Vader.
That's just what the arm.
Let me just hate, okay? Just let me just hate.
You're gonna hate Christensen?
Yes, how about Hayden Christensen? Oh my gosh. It seems like he's kind of coming to grips with being Anakin finally.
Well, and the fact that people are raising they don't hate him or because of it. They're like, look, you may not be the greatest actor, but it's also not your fault.
He didn't write those lines, that's
Yeah.
for sure. Luke Skywalker.
What? Harrison Ford said, look, George, you can write this. But
Right. He said that 50 years ago or whatever. Yeah, 40 years ago. So it's never. This is not. Yeah, it's always been that way.
And then the line that got cut that Lucas famously remembers because it's really hard to say. Fear is their grace to defend. And I can't remember. It's this whole like long thing.
He couldn't say it.
He can say it now if you asked him or him.
Right.
But it's this whole thing where he's talking. There's supposed to be this kind of like spiel while they're on the Death Star. A lot of kind of like if you broke it apart, it's understandable. Like okay, that's a sci-fi word. That's a place. Here's the grace defense. But it's just this long thing that was really hard to get out, and eventually got cut.
They said that
I mean, trying to pull it up now.
Lucas's basic direction, his method of direction was basically say it faster. That was like, you were great, can you say it faster next time? That was it. He just wanted to get the dialogue out. He didn't care really what you were saying. This is now available on Netflix.
It is.
Before we go, Ian, let's take a look at what's new in
Comics.
Star Wars comics that I have stopped collecting, unfortunately. Wah, wah.
Get the trade paperbacks then.
Just a retelling?
Yeah, just an adaptation. Though I think this one might have added a couple little details here and there. I haven't read it yet. Which is why I didn't bother with the Force Awakens.
Why do they even do that? I wish I had got in on this one. She's a great character.
She's fantastic.
What is the Screaming Citadel?
This is just the. You know how they did the Vader
Is that
down?
Afra?
Yeah. So you know how they did the Vader down crossover,
Yeah.
and there was first just a starting issue, then it went Star Wars Vader, Star Wars Vader. It starts Screaming Citadel, then goes Afra Star Wars, Afra Star Wars. So it's a crossover between the main Star Wars series and Dr. Afra.
Got it. And then we got a new Darth Maul series.
A 5-issue mini. The last issue just came out this week.
Is that the gunslinger?
That's Cad. No, that's Cad Bane. Remember Cad Bane from the Clone Wars?
Yes.
The actually badass bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Actually shows how cool he is.
I love his hat.
Or a Sing.
Or a Sing, yeah.
Also voiced by Corey Burton.
The guy who...
He does the Haunted Mansion Holiday Ghost too, so you didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
He also does the Tram Spiel. He's the voice of the Magic Mirror, and he was Count Dooku on Clone Wars. He's quite a prolific voice actor.
I suppose he is, yes.
He's one of Disney's kind of go-to Paul Frees replacements.
So he's going to do the train then?
No, someone else. It's actually someone else.
Oh, really?
Well, Paul Frees never...
Oh, that's right. Paul Frees isn't train. That was...
Ravenscroft originally,
yeah.
then somebody else.
Right. Poe is still going strong, I see.
Yeah, again, that first arc of Poe was a little weird, but it's gotten very...
I enjoyed the first arc, but I didn't get to finish
But
it.
it's gone a lot better, which is good. They just announced yesterday it's at Comic-Con. They're going to do a comic adaptation of the Thrawn book.
Of this?
Yeah, the Thrawn book, they're going to do
really?
a comic book adaptation of it. So I'm
Okay.
like, ooh, we get Thrawn in a comic.
Retelling the story?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have liked a new original story.
Yeah. But he's got a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
He shows up in Clone Wars.
Rebels.
Rebels.
Shows up in...
He also shows up in Heir to the Empire.
Well, I mean, that was the original Thrawn trilogy.
Right, well, yeah, right. Which I'm trying to go through right
He was
now.
created in that trilogy. Heir to the Empire, I think Dark Force Rising, and The Last Command. I think that's the trilogy.
Okay.
And then there was like a Hand of Thrawn duology that came out sometime.
Gotcha. And there you go, Fresh Baked. That is our nerd portion. Well, maybe that won't be the last nerd portion of it. No, probably. Let's go out and get some sun where the nerds don't go. Well, we still have half an hour to kill before our Space Mountain Fast Pass, so we're gonna kill it at the Cataneo Theater here, which is what I still call it, to go see Star Wars Path of the Jedi. This is, I don't know.
It's
Oh,
AC,
look.
it's AC for several minutes.
The strawberries, are those strawberries or tomatoes?
Look at peppers passing.
Oh, they're peppers, yeah.
But yeah.
Those are peppers.
Yeah,
I can't believe I still haven't done a video on this.
All the agri-future stuff?
Yeah. But yeah, you can eat all the plants.
Speaking of peppers, fun fact I pointed out on Twitter while I was waiting in a line at D23.
What's that?
Banana peppers and pepperoncinis are not the same thing.
Really?
They're different. They're both peppers, but they're different. But everything's
Wait.
the same because they're yellow and pickled all the time. But they're
Yeah, I confused. I thought they
not
were the
the
same. Obviously, we can't film.
6 minutes, just wait down the walkway. Thank you.
We can't film this because it's like a movie and stuff. But
Yeah.
Star Wars, Last Jedi. No, there couldn't be. It's too early for that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That's too bad. I keep saying Last Jedi.
Well, that's what the movie's called.
No, but when I went to say Path of the Jedi. Just in time. It's 9:20 something, 9:25. I think our fast pass is for
Yep,
you.
and it's now 9:28.
All right, so we're gonna do more stuff that you can't see, Fresh Baked. I hope you enjoy.
And there we go. My fast pass barcode just came up.
Oh, okay. So well, you can't really see it, but
I turned my brightness up. But
yeah. Well, it's hard to see anyway. But so you can take the barcode that's on your phone, or you can just use your pass,
Yeah.
your ticket or your annual pass to scan in. So Ian is going to use his phone, it looks like.
Yep.
And I'm going to use my annual pass, and we're going to get on Space Mountain without having done anything really, other than log into MaxPass, I guess, and reserve that fast pass. Go ahead. Okay. Just like that.
And then when you scan one more time,
Oh yeah.
this is one of the rides where you scan twice.
They're scanning twice because you might sneak through the first time.
So there's a long enough gap between
Right.
where you turn in and where you merge with the line.
Yeah.
So like we want to double check.
They don't do two of them on the shorter ones.
Just because they can kind of see if someone tries.
Yeah.
Right? So the person at the merge, they have enough time. Okay.
So okay. Thoughts then, Ian, on MaxPass? Apart from
The system itself works well. It's
Right.
smooth. It's pretty straightforward to understand on how to use it.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, you're exactly right. The
Like, I
software.
have no issues with the actual system itself.
It's more convenient, slightly. I mean, it's like I said, we would have had no difficulty walking over here and spending 5 minutes because it's not so far. Now, the benefit now that we can, while we're waiting in line, let's get us an Indiana Jones fast pass or something like that. Because it used to be that, once you exchange this fast pass, you couldn't get another one. You couldn't get another one until you were physically at the location. So we would have had to ride Space Mountain, get out, walk over to, Adventureland, get in the queue.
Or go over there first and then come back.
Right, which is what I would do. That's the thing that I would do is I would use that hour to get the other fast pass and then ride. But still, you're having to go back and forth at that point. And that's when Sarah and Ian started yelling at me for going back and forth.
Like, think it out a little better ahead of time.
I did a lot of that.
Like, you don't have to plan out the whole day. Just think through where your next step is.
But now, while we're in this queue, while we're waiting in the ride space, we can
This
get
really
another
loud
fast pass.
queue.
What's that?
This really loud queue.
I know. Like, can you even hear us? So we just did that as we were walking through the queue. we booked a fast pass for the Matterhorn, and we were saying before that there was a half an hour buffer now, where there used to be none. The half an hour is to wait to get the next fast pass.
You could still get one that's essentially an instant ride. You have
Right.
to
We
wait
can
30
ride.
minutes.
We can ride Matterhorn basically as soon as we get out of here.
You have to wait 30 minutes or when yours starts.
Right.
If theoretically
Yeah,
if it starts
exactly.
Sooner, you'd be able to get one sooner.
That's just to get, but you can still ride. If the return time is 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, you can still do that. You just have to wait
30 to get
30 minutes to get your next fast pass.
Yeah.
So you can't stack them
You're
like
right.
you
You're
used
right.
to.
That's getting a little too ridiculous.
Yeah.
And they're playing with it, trying to find a good balance.
Yeah, obviously that was a pretty
It
hefty
was a little
benefit.
OP, quick
Yeah,
surf
it was a
down.
little OP. You're right, exactly.
Fast pass OP, nerf down.
It did take long for them to nerf that a little bit.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del cohete. Cuide a los pequeñitos. Gracias. Space shuttle, for your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the rocket. Watch your children. You're cleared for launch.
We're clear for launch. Oh my God, we're gonna launch!
FS-77, this is Mission Control. We are initiating power transfer in 3, 2, 1.
Sounds a little windy right there. The wheels or whatever? Oh, Grace, yeah. It's just more fun with the Space Mountain music. It's more fun. Yes, exactly.
Obviously, there's some variation in the speed and rate and stuff, but otherwise it's on point for every turn and thing.
Right. It's synchronous. You couldn't synchronize. I mean, the problem that I had with the Hyperspace Mountain, after getting over the initial, this is pretty great, was that you can't, the visuals were terrible.
But the projections at first beat the promise because the projections make it easier to see the track.
Well, there's that too, yeah.
The illusion of flying through space.
Oh boy. Okay. That's with this music and with the lack of sight, with the lack of visuals, I think it's better without the visuals.
And just the stars.
Just the stars, yeah. It gives you more of a flying through space feeling. That's just a thing. That's a real thing. So as we suspected, as soon as we rolled out of there, our Matterhorn fast passes, we can walk on to Matterhorn right now. We're not gonna. Now, by the way, full disclosure, it seems like we're having a great time with this MaxPass that's working out wonderfully. It is still 9:40 in the morning.
Yeah.
You won't get to, what we're doing right now is more a factor of us being here early.
You won't get as many instant rides later in the day. There might be a couple that are still short, like Mansion is usually still pretty short.
Yeah.
And Thunder's usually never too long. Fast.
Right. That's our next destination right there, Fresh Bake, is the Monorail. We're going there because I can't ride another roller coaster right now. I'm such a lightweight that I need a little chaser. So we're gonna go for a tour on the Monorail. Maybe we'll try to get the nose. We'll try to get the nose if it's open.
Ooh, let's try it.
Let's try it. Ian, is nobody getting in the nose? There's nobody in the nose right now. Let's ask this guy. Can we get in? What about the tail? Is the tail loading? Oh, bummer. Okay, well, let's go right here then.
But it's a little bit cooler, probably.
But it's a little cooler, he said. But that's not going to happen today. Yeah, he said it's too hot.
Yeah.
Makes sense, I guess. I've heard that before. It's not going to get any cooler today, so it's not like we're going to... There's no chance today.
Yeah.
And it's no chance this month or next month or the month after, I guess.
Probably not till like late September, October.
But if you do, when you're here, it doesn't take. You may have to wait 1 or 2 rotations.
Yeah.
But get picture this.
Usually less rotations for the back than the front.
True. Yeah. Probably.
Because there's one quick. Oh, the front. Let's try the front.
A lot of people don't even know you can ride. So.
Yeah. But like, people who know you can ride in either one, usually go to the front one.
The front is a better view.
It is. Well, I mean, I like to go backwards.
I do, but it's more.
I mean, that's why we love the riding in the back.
It's more fun riding with the pilot.
True.
I mean,
True.
You get to hear him do the speeches, and you get to hear him honk the horn or whatever. And I mean, not like he couldn't before, but he's there when he's doing it, and it's pretty great. That's how you do it. There we go.
Hello,
I know, right? It's, by the way,
aboard the Disneyland
you can't ride the nose, you can't ride the tail if it's too hot. While you're at it, just skip the monorail because, like, it's not too bad today. But if this thing was full, don't get in this thing in the summer when it's full.
The windows are open, so that's
Yeah, but it gets really sweaty in here. It's not. It's almost unbearable.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies sujetos más cerca del tren y cuide los niños. Por favor, cerca al campo.
Nothing new still.
riding aboard the Marcel.
Still just a pile of dirt back there. When I drive by every day when I go home, still the same. The truck is in the same spot, and the dirt is in the same spot.
that whole project is still stalled.
Yep. Nothing happening. Oh, Ian, Summer of Heroes. Hero up, Ian.
Nah,
Come on, we gotta hero up, man. What?
I could do Avengers Assemble or take my X
Oh, you want to assemble instead?
Smash. Those are all things. Hero Up's not a thing.
But Craig, he doesn't believe in heroing up. I don't understand. They said to hero up. We should do that. Pixar Pier Hotel again?
We are now arriving.
That whole thing is just so weird. Like,
So
it's not
confusing.
something I'm upset about. It's like I don't get it.
I don't
understand this.
Unnecessary.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
It's like why?
Here and return later today. Please hold on to your park ticket as you leave the station. You may reboard the monorail for a return trip to Tomorrowland up until 1/2 hour prior to Disneyland closing. Please remain seated until the monorail comes to a complete stop and the doors have opened.
Hey, look, green light. We must be okay to go. I'm okay to go. Okay to go. I think Ian got that one. Hey, look, it's Tony from Disneyland Periscope. What's up, guys? Hey, Contact, yeah? Okay to go?
What?
Okay to go. Contact. You haven't seen Contact? It's fired.
There's a lot of movies I haven't seen.
Oh, look. Look at all those people who are starting their magical day. They're learning about right now the arts and crafts movement from California.
And San Francisco is full of shopping, dining, and live entertainment.
Yes, it is. By the way, Ian, did you know that a multi-day pass or an annual pass are especially good values?
I did.
We're now en route. To the left of the monorail is the main entrance of Disneyland, the happiest place on earth.
Oh my gosh. Look at all those people getting their pictures taken.
Since it's open,
Wow.
it is hosted hundreds of millions of guests from around the world.
Well, there's an Autopia. Yeah.
A land inspired by science fact and fantasy. Below us is the Soarin lagoon, where you can dive into adventures, underwater adventures, or board the Finding Nemo Saturday for
That's a line we can skip in a minute. It is very slow. I still haven't done my commentary on that.
And beneath us is the Utopia, where it's one of the most beloved attractions.
Yeah.
I don't get how that has to do with
Small
fantasy.
world.
No.
And now we're riding alongside the happiest kingdom of all, Fantasyland, home to Pinocchio, Snow White, Peter Pan, and other storybook characters.
Oh man, adventure is about to begin. Ian Splasher. Oh, there goes. Oh. Oh, oh. There goes one. We're stuck here.
I guess the other monorail is just.
This is an odd place to. Usually they stop back there or slow down back there.
Maybe the other monorail is still taking off. Like it's still there.
Oh, oh, oh. Gosh. Well, the line is fairly short, Ian. Although it's still early.
We're now approaching the
The wait time up front said 20
I'll bet you that's 40 minutes right
When we
there.
went around, it said 20.
Did it?
But Matterhorn's notorious about not updating his wait times. They're notorious about not updating all of his because they don't send someone to walk all the way around and say, oh, cool, it's back there. Right?
So what? I just said, hey, let's test to see if we can get a fast pass, another fast pass, without having redeemed our Matterhorn fast passes.
We could with the paper.
Just like you could with paper, you can get one now, which we did. Now, this is another example of we got one for Indiana Jones, which currently has a 40-minute standby wait.
But an instant.
But it's an instant redeem.
Yeah.
We can go ride Indy right now.
Yeah. Well, technically, to be fair,
Hey, how are you? Hi guys.
technically it says 10:10, but you can check in 5 minutes early.
Right.
You're allowed a 5-minute early period.
That's pretty okay. So that's cool. That's still a good feature.
So again, all the rules of paper fast pass apply to digital. All the same rules
Yeah.
apply. It's
Yeah.
just as opposed to real paper.
So what this is doing really is that it is optimizing your day, and I'm all about optimizing my day. I definitely am into that.
In your admission.
What's that?
Just should be included in your admission.
You know, if they were cool, it should be, yes. Why? I really don't think that you should have to pay for that.
Yeah.
It should just be a feature for Disney because they're better than you. All right? Knott's and Magic Mountain and Universal, they're better than you. And we're going to show it by giving you this cool app that doesn't really cost them too much to maintain.
I know additional charge. Oh, I guarantee the infrastructure for this is near zero cost.
Right, yeah.
They already have a
The
service
development of
running.
the app.
They already have servers running for the app. They already have the app. It was just developing.
As a matter of fact, they're saving money on the
by not
paper.
running paper. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
the thing, like,
just
if they cut the paper entirely, they would still the entire savings. So I think that's kind of our judgment of it.
oh, and by the way, they put a whole bunch of money into that fancy fast pass kiosk that nobody really needs anymore, I guess, right?
But if you're gonna, for the time being, they still have to have the paper option.
Yeah, they do. So it looks like they've combined in the single rider and fast pass.
Single rider, fast pass, merge.
I love these new signs they put in, by the way.
Except for the castle, it's so bizarre. I don't understand.
Oh,
I don't understand why the castle. Like what?
yeah.
It's weird.
I mean, I know we're Fantasyland, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Technically, but yeah. So they combined single rider and fast pass, which is new.
Well, just at this point, then it splits. Problem is,
Right, but it didn't used to be just one line.
which unfortunately gets a little messy if you want to get it as a single rider. There's a lot of people. I don't know how long it actually is.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. Oddly green themed scanner right there. Why was that scanner all like just green?
Oh, you mean the actual?
Yeah. Oh, now we gotta walk all the way around?
Yeah.
It was just like not themed. Some of the other ones I've seen are themed.
Some of them
That looked like something for Buzz Lightyear.
Some of them have very unique machines. A lot of them are the same shape and just different colors. Like Space Mountain and Buzz have the same shape with different colors.
Well,
Star Tours and Roger technically have the same shape with different colors.
Yeah.
Thunder, Splash, and Grizzly are all the same shape.
but they're woodish looking.
Yeah, but slightly different browns.
Yeah. That was just
Soarin-
metallic green.
Soarin, Racers, Indy, and Guardians are all the same shape.
Look at you just dropping the science on everybody. I love it.
That's not even science.
It is too science. You notice that stuff.
But that's not science.
Sure it is. What is going on here?
Now,
So this is standby.
This is where the emergency.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna. I thought maybe they might just cut us right into that. Here, get in, seats for two.
No, I think it's more that sometimes later in the day, Fast Pass, especially right after a break, gets backed
Yeah.
up. So they needed space to put Fast Pass.
Yeah.
So okay, cool. The standby will go straight through there now.
Here we go.
Or standby will come around here.
All right. That's not bad. Not as great as I'd like it to be, but it's not bad in terms of your entry point.
Oh, remain seated with your seatbelt
Why?
keeping your hands,
Monorail.
and legs inside the box.
That was so unnecessary.
It's an old coaster.
It sure is. Oh my God. You know, they're all so proud of the fact that this is the first tubular track. I'm like, can it be the last one, please?
Tubulars have most of them.
Well, whatever it is they're doing, I'm like, let's smooth this out. My goodness. Let's get wet. Cool. That wasn't bad.
Well, for us, it's not bad.
Big splash in the front. This guy's got soaked up there. Front seat got
Remain
soaked.
seated with your seatbelt fastened. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
I feel like, I know people are going to yell at me for saying this, but I feel like that was rougher than usual. Did that feel rougher to you?
See, anytime I know there's a major bump, I pull forward so I'm not leaning against my back against the seat. So I anticipate the bumps and pull forward so that it doesn't hit my back. In which case...
Yeah, because that's what, my back gets hammered sometimes.
Yeah. I'm like, you know what? I'm just not going to lean back in the seat unless I can see or clear smoothing.
Yeah, it sounds like Tangled. Maybe Ivan's there. We can at least hear Ivan rocking out a little bit. But he's not. Should we just follow the band? by, Disneyland Band. We've got some beignets to eat.
That will turn our mouths blue.
Oh, that's right, huh?
Yep. So if you don't know, there are Blackberry beignets because there's a whole bunch of new snacks to celebrate the return of Fantasmic.
Yeah.
These are Blackberry beignets with little gold stars on them to be like Mickey's sorcerer hat.
So much fun.
And
I hope it's not too crowded, though.
Hopefully not. I've heard they smell very wonderfully of blackberry.
Yeah.
And I've seen they do leave your mouth all blue.
All right. Well, we're all friends here. We're not going to care, right?
Yep.
I'm glad I'm not on camera.
Dang.
Ian, it's all you today too, man.
I know.
Oh, good luck. Good luck, buddy. Well, we've arrived at New Orleans Square. It's still quiet here. It's like, what, 10:30?
It is. Yep, exactly.
My internal clock. I don't even need a watch.
Or that was fun.
But so it's still kind of quiet back here.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that there isn't still a possible lineup for those tasty beignets. Because this gets awfully bonkers back here sometimes.
There's only two of us. So it looks like a very short line.
Yep, looks like we got lucky.
Yeah. It'd be a smaller bag since again there's only
So that's true, huh? Small, because normally we get too many.
usually we get the bag of 6 or
Yeah, yeah.
I think you just need like the bag of 3.
Now the sign says Blackberry beignets, but we don't need a sign because
You can smell
it. It smells so good right now. I never thought I liked the smell of blackberry, but I guess I do because that smells good. So yeah, we got some blackberry beignets on the way and a mint julep or 2. I'm not sure. Did they?
Yeah, they modified it into one.
There's now a New Orleans. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought there was 2 different ones. They're the same.
No, it's just being listed.
But they have modified. I thought they unmodified it.
No, I don't think they changed it back. There was a while back where they made it, hey, remove the cherries, less dye and less minty.
It is called a mint julep, right?
Yeah, but it's less minty now, more lemonade-y, and no cherries.
So when they advertise the mint julep in the refreshing
julep,
drink
formerly known as
magazine, it'll say now with less mint,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That's how it's gonna look.
yeah. The julep formerly known as mint.
It's just a julep.
Yeah.
All right. 2 juleps, please. Which they're right here already. By the way, I asked for 2 mint juleps, and she goes, "Okay, 2 juleps." She even.
Well, it's also just a shorthand way of saying.
I know. I'm just saying. Like, come on. Can I have mine with mint, please?
Think you're good?
I don't know. We're doing you have to shake these things up. It still doesn't look quite like it did in the picture.
No, the picture it was like coated.
This is gonna be a mess, Ian.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to eat it over the floor, just to.
I'm just gonna get it all.
Our mouth's gonna be so blue. Our teeth and everything's gonna be blue in here. A blue da-ba-dee-da.
So this, whatever powder stuff this is, doesn't
Stick as well?
particularly clean. Yeah.
So we poured it over.
Pour it over.
And
There's your blackberry
beignets.
with little stars. Very fantastic. Let me get a photo first. All right, Andy, you're up. Good? Mm-hmm. Can you taste the blackberry? Mm-hmm. All right, let's try it out. Wow. I have to say, that is the best themed beignet they've had so far.
A lot of times, yeah, there's just not enough of the actual special
Right.
flavor on it, like the butterscotch one, to actually taste the difference.
The butterscotch, you had to go find it.
Yeah. Because it was like chunks of butterscotch.
Yeah, it was
sugar.
chunks, yeah.
Whereas this is just blackberry
it's just
everywhere.
covered in the blackberry, and the blackberry is tasty. I can tell I got blackberry all over my face. Good thing we got some mint juleps
Yeah, wash it off.
to wash it down with. Yeah, to wash it all off with. And we didn't eat all the Fantasmic. We left a bunch of it.
I was dipping it in as much as I could. The blackberry is really good.
Yeah. A+, yeah?
Yeah.
That was good. That was good. Best themed beignets I've had.
Honestly, I like it. That's one of the tunes I like think better than regular.
Yeah.
Just because the powdered sugar, as tasty as it is, gets everywhere.
But they're good though.
They are good.
Yeah.
But like sand, they're not coarse or rough, but they are irritating. But it does get everywhere.
They do get everywhere, yes.
Yeah.
We have a fast pass that we need to check. You know, we were just knocking out fast passes and rides today. And I feel bad for saying that this has anything to do with, because of the whole unofficial boycott of MaxPass. But this has been fun so far. Okay, so we have a fast pass that's available to us already for Indiana Jones, so we're going to get another fast pass. Let's go online with our handy dandy notebook. Our handy dandy app.
Blue's Clues.
Can you do a Blue impression? Oh, yes, you're right, Blue. We do need to get the app open. Let's do that. Now, as we're trying to determine the optimization benefits of this MaxPass system, we just experienced perhaps the best benefit if you're a park hopper.
Yeah, if you have park hopper access either through a park hopper ticket or an annual pass.
Right. We just booked a fast pass for Soarin' around the world in DCA, while right here on the other side of Pirates of the Caribbean.
The important thing being that because we had to at least be in one of the parks to get passes for either one.
Right. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, Fresh Baked, I have to say, that you can do that. That's one of those things where we just could not have done that. We would have had to get all the way there and then get the fast pass. And we get to see, at the same time, there's that benefit of seeing what's the park like right now.
Yeah.
Because we saw that Radiator Springs is 3 o'clock, Mission Breakout is 3 o'clock. So, that stuff is available on the app, but you had to click on the attraction in order to find out what the return time was on the app. Now, it's just right there for you, all in a list.
I like the actual functionality of the app.
Yeah,
I dig that.
Yeah, it is a good looking app. By the way, the caster there, as they were scanning in fast passes, stopped this family from using their actual paper fast pass. She required them to use their park ticket.
They're really trying to wean everyone off the paper.
Now, also though, it was blue.
Yeah, well, one of them was blue, which means there was something off that she needed to look at the phone to verify.
So, okay, because it looked like they went in anyway, even though it was blue.
There is no red. Blue could mean you don't have one, you're a little late, or you had one with the right clothes or something. He was with them.
No, I know. It's just he kind of pushed me to the side.
Yeah, blue just means there's something other than you're perfectly fine, good to go, that they just need to look at their little iPhone and be like, okay, you're okay.
Well, we got the blue before, and that was not what that meant.
No, it just again, blue just means blue is a multi-purpose thing in this case. They bring something up on the app so they can say, oh, you are not okay.
Yeah, all right.
In that case, they said no.
Jigsaw's here.
That's supposed to be a bat.
No, that's Jigsaw. But you wouldn't know because you don't watch scary movies yet.
Yep. As far as they can, they had to try to just vibration.
Yeah, no, you got to give it a good touch.
It's more push than a pull sometimes.
Look at this lineup.
Yeah.
It's pretty deep for Fast Pass.
Well, I mean, Fast Pass merged back there, so.
No, I know, but even still, they don't usually let this many people in. It's a lot of.
I mean, I don't mind when they do though, because it's AC in here. It's a great queue.
That's true, yeah.
Right?
That's
Last
true.
time you go flying past the queue.
I'd rather wait in here than out there, I guess. Nobody took the left line, Fresh Baked. Nobody? I know, they all went right. Don't be a sheep, Fresh Baked. Follow your own path. Find your own way. Just gonna walk right onto this thing.
This path leads to timeless youth and beauty. You open my eyes. Your path now leads
Stop learning things about Disneyland, huh? Yeah. I was just telling him I never heard before. I never paid attention to Sala at the end.
It says, if you try to much for the Fountain Youth, we'll be happy to assist you as well.
Yeah, that's clever. I like that. That's clever. Look at what time? What day did you guys go to the park? I guess, but usually that part of the queue is always full. There they are. We found them. Actually, look, that's the end.
No, see, there's more people coming in.
Wow. Still though. They're just holding them back further back now. I wonder if that's like intentional.
I think
if that's a new.
I think some of that probably varies from day to day, from cast member to cast member. I don't think that's entirely, you need a whole year now. So much as different cast members, different days, different.
Yeah, because it always seems like they're changing the way that the queue is routed,
I don't think it's them actively changing things. I think that's just variation in user, if you will.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I mean, even just in the physical configuration of the queue, like the Matterhorn, this last when we just rode it.
They changed that because Fast Pass was getting so backed up.
Yeah.
Fast Pass was trying to go back up next to standby around that.
Yeah.
So they need more space to put Fast Pass.
Here's some more folks. I just think that it's not as. I mean, part of it is what you're saying, but it may just be not as busy today.
It's not too crazy today. But
No, it's not.
This area not going to fill, it's not because of that. So there's still people outside.
Hi. That's a muffin right there. We got a picture with her earlier. So Ian, I was earlier when we got to see, we were shopping at the Star Trader and saw I did it again, Path of the Jedi. I was thinking, I think I'm gonna have to go home and watch the Star Wars movies again.
Yeah.
But I've just changed my mind.
You gotta go watch Indy.
I gotta go watch Indy. I missed me some Indy. I'm gonna do a little, I might even include Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I might have to watch that one also.
I think one of mine and probably Locker's favorite moments is still, the guy swinging the sword around. And Indy's like, when I was just supposed to have the gun. It's like,
yep.
Really? It's like, I'm tired. It's hot. I can't do it.
They certainly are building this queue up out here, aren't they? Okay, so before we go to DCA, we're going to go jump on Tom Sawyer's Island to do an update from there to see what's going on with Grudge Girl and the village and all that stuff, and then we'll go to DCA. But we're gonna go find our spot. We're gonna take the scenic route today, Ian. The scenic route. I mean, like there isn't a scenic route on this island, but this is the more scenic route to our Rivers of America update. What's that?
The rope bridge is over
Oh, we haven't done that yet either. But I want to do the pontoon bridge.
there. Pontoon bridges.
Yeah. That's just about. That's like Disney childhood memories right there.
They have fenced
Oh, look at
off
that.
humps.
Well, it wasn't working.
Yeah, it's like they fence them off until they get around to fixing
You know, it's a good thing they
it. Had a year and a half.
they had a year and a half to fix all
We
that
actually
stuff.
saw work being done on here.
What in the world were they doing for a year and a half if they couldn't get that thing to work right?
I think they spent the whole time just repainting rock work. And we know if there's anything Disney does well, it's rock work.
They can
have
paint
that
the hell out of some
They
rock
have that
work.
down to an art and science perfectly.
This guy's looking pretty good. Ian is going with the jumping to the top levels or the top pontoon portions
Gets it to bounce.
technique.
It's
Yes.
a bounce board.
Meanwhile, you're rocking the hell out of it.
Exactly.
Way to go, Ian. Okay. What's new along the Rivers of America? By the way, Ian, this is going to be our last update
For the river.
for those. Yeah. So I would imagine that this is all going to be pretty much done. Waterfalls are working.
Yeah, and the they're having
My
fun.
goodness.
The fences that were blocking off the view of the village.
Yeah.
So we're-
Okay.
but yeah,
Let's
that
take a look at that
waterfall
waterfall.
is good. We're gonna be up close to it next week.
Oh my goodness. There's gonna be a train going across there. They got more trees in there. I don't see the Grudge Girl yet, but she's over on the right, or the Grudge Kid.
Yes, we know it's a boy. But I don't see any scaffolding sticking out.
No,
anymore.
nothing. I
Not
don't.
any-
Well, there's some netting up there.
Yeah, but that's like just on. That's for the berm.
Are they gonna take that netting down?
Hopefully. Like,
They better take that netting
if not,
down.
that's behind us, so you won't see it as much.
Yeah. Let's move on. Ian, I would say that this the new Native American village looks better than it did before. Now that the the fences are down,
Yeah.
it looks more because it looked like they didn't have any space at all. Like they were just cramped back there. I mean, it's still a little cramped, but
You can see there's a little more space there.
there's a little more space there. I don't know what scene is being. They're not doing. Obviously, it doesn't look like they're doing the carving the flute out of the piece of wood
I
thing.
mean, they might, but it's hard to see tell from this angle.
Can't tell. Yeah, there's actually more scene happening
Yeah.
that's out of frame. We can go around the corner, look
Yeah,
through the
go.
trees over there.
The Grudge girl boy
yeah.
is there.
Grudge Kid. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Sorry, guys. Grudge Kid.
Dog's still looking the other way. I don't know why. But
It
dog's
reminds me of that scene from Goodfellas. The painting scene. If you guys have seen Goodfellas, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I can't believe I just made a Goodfellas reference out of a Native American village, but I did.
infinite monkeys or infinite typewriters and all that.
All right, let's go look through the bushes. All right, we moved up to where the pirate treasure is. And you can see this is the stuff that's happening behind the teepees. There's a group over there. I guess they're building a fire. Can you tell?
Around a campfire.
Is it finished?
That sure looks finished.
Okay. So they're making a little campfire. They're probably, telling ghost stories. That's what everybody does around a campfire, right? I don't see any scenes that look like a piccolo
There's some
flute
branches in
thing.
the way, but there's some
Yeah.
people here who seem to be discussing something.
They're kind of hanging out in that canoe also. It's all right. Ian, how many teepees do you see? Count the teepees, Ian. I want to know the answer before we get on the Mark Twain, so when he asks that question, I have the answer.
I think I see at least 6.
I see it. I see 4 or 5, maybe. You see 6?
At least 6. At least 6. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's done. Let's go see what's going on the other side.
I can hear the waterfall.
Ian, look at the lovely fence. There's a fence and a path.
Yeah.
What kind of path is that? I can't really make it out.
What do you mean by what kind of path?
Like material? Is it concrete or is
That's
it?
always going to be concrete, but it'll be
Well-
textured to look like something.
Right. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is it like brick? I can't tell if it's.
It might be textured to look more like dirt since you're in a clear country at this
All
point.
right. And the tunnel, you're starting to see the tunnel sort of.
Yeah, I can see where they've put a construction wall.
Yeah.
In the back, so that people won't be able to go through, obviously.
Yeah, that's the tunnel right there in the center of your frame. And I don't know if you can hear it, the waterfall, but we can also see it. There it is. That's lovely. I would have liked more water. You think that's out of line?
I mean, I don't know how much more. I mean, without being like really,
1 million gallons.
like Yosemite Falls.
Yes.
Level.
I'll take little Yosemite Falls. Is that enough?
There should be several more around the way.
More waterfalls? Yeah. What? How many did they say there was going to be? 5. That's what I thought. Yeah, 5.
Hopefully they're not counting all the little ones in between. Like they're like, oh well, that's 3 there. No, that's 1.
And I see 1, 2. I feel like one of those videos. 2, 5 deer.
How many do you see, Blue?
That's right, Blue. There are 5 deer. There could be more deer hiding. Let's see if we can find any.
Look at that. No walls. You can see straight in. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. And I heard that the river is fully operational again. The Tustin River. Was that you that told me that?
Yes. Yes.
The Empire. They've maybe the resistance is working. Or no, it's the rebellion actually, isn't it?
Well, yeah, Empire
Rebellion.
Resistance, First Order.
First Order resistance.
Anyways, please,
yeah.
Tustin Creek is running.
Tustin Creek
It's a flowing.
is running again. And almost this trail is running. They've still got that wall up there.
Yeah.
In a week from now, that scrim
And those walls should
and
be
that
all
wall
gone.
will be gone. We're gonna have lunch there next week, Ian.
Yes.
We're gonna have lunch on the upper deck of the Hungry Bear, and we're gonna see stuff, including
a train go by.
and what's his name?
Mark.
The canoe. Oh no, he won't be here next week.
Yeah.
Duke.
There we go.
He won't be here next week.
That's okay, so we might not do the canoes the first week.
Yeah, but I would like to be able to hear him and see him
Sure.
yelling at guests. So yeah, this not a lot of update here other than it looks almost done.
We're just about done.
And those people were just scared right now in Splash Mountain. I'm
But
just
also
saying.
they're having the time of their lives.
Also the best time ever. Yes. All right, we got one more stop. This is our last view. We were Ian and I were just saying we'd have to do it from the top of the hill. We can walk all the way down to the fence now and get a clearer view. We kind of gave you a hint of this last week. It was dark though, of how this looks now without the fences up.
Looks great.
I think it looks great. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Pretty fantastic. So the Native
there's
American
more
chief.
waterfalls going.
Oh yeah, you can see some more waterfalls.
And there's a couple other guys down below the chief.
Oh, there are.
Right on in there.
So there's the chief, and then you can see those 2 guys down there, or gals, I'm not sure. Let's see if we can tell. It's hard to see through. Oh no, those are dudes, right?
Yeah. You're gonna see some more water.
They're looking our direction instead of they're looking at the canoes and stuff, and the twain and all that. The chief was facing the other way before, right? He faced the train.
It seems like I think he can turn a little bit. Because I remember like when you're on the Mark Twain, he's facing you, and then
He
on
didn't
the
move
train,
at all.
he faces. Are you sure he didn't?
He didn't wave or anything.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I looked at the video
Okay, maybe that's just
recently
some
to find
false
out.
memory illusion.
Yeah, well, it's like a Mandela effect. Like you assume he's waving at you, but he's really not doing anything. He could be saying how, I don't know, or whatever, like just some kind of hello. But it does. I can't tell. The train does pass on his left, though, right?
Yes. Well, I mean, he's facing us on his right. Technically.
Oh, I lost it again. It's hard to hold this thing still. Okay, what I mean to say is, wait, the train is going to pass on his right.
He will be on the train's right.
On the train's right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Oh, I just saw the train go by. Oh my God, that was majestic. I did. It was wonderful. It blew its horn or train whistle, and
What you can see is more waterfalls lower down.
yeah, there's down there's some more waterfalls. I wonder if we could see more waterfalls if we go down the other way. See that? Like, oh look, and then boom. Look, there's the train. We're like over here. We're in the bushes. We're trying to get a good look at the path, and it's just like, and look, there's a path right there. So that's the upstairs Hungry Bear, the rear seating back there for the Hungry Bear, and you can see he's building the stairs right there. He's finishing the final touches on the paint. Regular concrete, not textured at all. Really, it's just weathered. It's Frontierland style concrete. Lovely fence. You get the high fence on this side. You get the low fence on that side. Very lovely. Lots of trees and bushes and rocks and stuff. You're going to turn left at the stairs, and that takes you underneath the bridge right there. It's also very fresh. So fresh and so clean. Moving back here, it's actually a better view of the Native American chief and his two buddies down there. Let's take a look. I can't see very well though because of the glare.
There they are.
But that's that. And then you get the waterfalls, or one of them.
And some more all further.
Very small feature there, water feature.
So there looks like there's some like behind the chief. I can see a little bit of running water like through the bushes.
All
The
right.
camera wouldn't be able to pick it up there.
And then just to the right of this, well, you still can't see it, but the Phantasmic storage area is just out of frame, or just out of, behind those bushes there. You can't really see it. The murder beaver is on the other side of that also. Wow, I can't imagine where they're gonna go. How are they?
They're gonna go under the trestle.
But it looks like rock and waterfall there. I don't see an opening.
Because the spot they go in is just on like the blind spot that we can't see from here or the other side.
I guess, yeah, you're right.
Like when we go around on a boat, you'll be able to see like, oh, that's where it is there. Only because we know where to look.
Yeah, it's pretty beautiful though.
Yes.
It's gonna look even better when that crane is not there.
The crane ride they're installing?
Yeah. And the trees grow in a little bit. In 2 years, those trees will have grown, some.
And the bushes and the landscaping below will fill out more.
Yeah. But it looks pretty great, I have to say. It looks really, really good. It looks better, for sure, than what it used to look like, right? Except for the fully grown trees.
Oh yeah, if there's something what Disney does well, it's landscaping and rock work.
Yeah, they knocked that out of the park right there, man. They really did. Well, I've had enough with all this majestic beauty and scenery. Let's do the opposite.
DCA?
That's right, Ian. DCA, Summer of Heroes.
Again, I've said before, it feels like someone who doesn't read comic books and just heard about them when they were kids thinks comic books are like.
This is what comic books are like. It's time to hero up. DCA, Buena Vista Street. Pretty soon, one day, lad, all of this will say Jack Skellington. Because that makes sense.
If you don't know what we're referring to, it's to show that there'll be some of the decorations for Halloween, and at least on Buena Vista Street, will be Nightmare Before Christmas themed.
Instead of just regular Halloween.
Like with a giant silhouette tree instead of, because they have the giant sign for Festival Holidays, the giant Summer of Heroes sign, be like a giant tree thing there.
A tree thing?
Yeah, and a bunch of bat things on the Cartley Circle.
And what is there some kind of story behind why Skellington is on Buena Vista Street?
No.
None?
No.
I guess there doesn't have to be one, but...
No. But,
I just would have preferred regular, traditional Halloween decorations, I guess.
Something that fits 1920s Hollywood a little better.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's Molly. She's got some packages for us, maybe. Are we on time for our Soarin' Around the World Fast Pass?
We're a little late, but
we're a little late?
As with regular Fast Pass, there's a 15 or 20 minute grace period.
Okay, let's find out. If the light is green, we're good, right?
Either that or if it'll go blue, the person will get their little thing and they'll say, no, you're good. Right?
Okay.
It'll go blue, the cast member have to look at their little iPhone thing and they'll see that, okay, you have one, you're just a little late, you're good to go.
Gotcha. To quote, what was it? Was it Bankman? No. Who said that? The light is green, the trap is clean? Ian, you need to watch more movies. That's your homework. Ghostbusters, Ian.
Here's how behind I am on TV show.
Ghostbusters is a 30-year-old movie.
I know.
You gotta see Ghostbusters at least. How can you get all the clever Ghostbusters references if you don't see the movie?
I mean, you absorb some stuff through pop culture osmosis.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's find out if our light is green. Our Fast Pass expired at 12:15, so we're 5 minutes late. Let's find out if we got a green trap. We did it. We did it, Fresh Baked. At least a 5-minute window. Tell me a story.
Once upon a time, it was really hot and muggy, and we all sweated at the end.
Tell me a story about when you met Disney Imagineers at D23 at the Star Wars Land exhibit, and they told you that they watch our show.
Yeah, so that was all kinds of exciting. I was where we're getting lunch inside the convention. I was waiting over my food, and I feel a tap on my shoulder, turn around, there's two people in like the black polos, the Imagineering Star Wars Land stuff. So hey, you're one of the guys who do the Not Whole Gang updates, right? I'm like, yeah. Like, we love watching your guys' stuff, and it's really entertaining to you guys try to figure out what it is and speculate. We watch your episodes in our meetings every week.
That's awesome.
They said, oh, if you want to come back over to the pavilion, we'll let you back in so you can look at the model some more. And later I did, they introduced you to a third one who also watches our stuff and helped put together and design the whole pavilion. And they were straight because they were hyped to see me.
Right.
I was hyped to see them, and they actually wanted a picture with me. So they're Imagineers that watch our show and were stoked to see us.
That's amazing.
That's the coolest thing that possibly has ever happened to me. At least the coolest thing at D23.
Yeah, I wish that was Sunday though, right?
That was Sunday, yeah. That was Sunday.
Man, you lucky bastard.
Yeah.
But still though, how amazing is that?
I know.
That Disney Imagineers watch the Not Whole Gang.
Yeah, at least one team of them, at least 3 people, I know for sure.
Wow. Well, there's got to be more. I always knew that they were like aware of it at least.
Yeah.
And that, you know, that they didn't hate it.
But one of our friends, I think Adrian, had told me that people at Disney are aware of us. Like, he told me that people like knew of us, but like to hear actual managers say, "Oh my God, we watch your stuff."
We watch your show in meetings.
Yeah, and they were excited to see me. I was over the moon.
How do you come down from that at all, man? I don't even know.
The only next closest thing was we're going to the Legends of Walt Disney Imagineering panel.
Oh yeah.
Which hosted by John Stamos, and the guests were Marty Sklar and Tony Baxter. Just reminiscing about different Imagineers and their stories and history.
Yeah.
And then they brought.
Did Tony speak during that? Did
they both talked.
Did he tell a story?
Yeah, they told.
Tony tells such wonderful stories. Are you able to give me cliff notes on Tony's story? Like, do you remember it?
And I gotta pull it all back, but.
Well, what was it about? I mean,
they were going through a list of different like Imagineers.
Oh, okay.
Us and Marty knew some of the older ones because he worked with them.
Right.
But like Tony told like the story about one time when he was working at the ice cream parlor and he snuck into Pirates before it was. I think it was.
Yeah. I remember him telling that story.
And he was around, and one of the Imagineers was like, "Hey, you'll have a better view if you come down into the boat channel."
Yeah.
And for the next like hour, he got shown the inside of Pirates. He got docked some money from his pay when he went back to his break. It was like best,
Yeah. I've heard him share that story somewhere else.
Years later, when he started working Imagineering, he ran into that same guy again. And until a little later, they realized, oh, we've met him before.
Cool.
And he became a close friend and just colleague.
That's amazing. Yeah. Tony goes back all the way to selling ice cream at the Gibson Grill or whatever.
And Marty goes back to Walton.
Yeah. Right? I want to be Tony Baxter's friend. Can we make that happen?
I then saw him that same night later on his way out of the park. He was hanging with John Stamos. Yeah. And me and Justin and a couple other friends were sitting on the car. We're like, Tony Baxter,
just chilling, huh?
Well, then Justin went up to him and just talked, hi, I've seen Paris, I appreciate your work there. And Tony just kept talking to him because Justin was ready to walk away to leave him alone, but Tony just kept talking to him.
No, Tony, that's what he did with me, too. He, initiated to extend the conversation.
Yeah,
it was great.
He loves chatting about the parks.
He does.
Especially his own work, but even still, just the parks.
He just likes to talk and share. I think it's great. That's why I love to listen to him talk. He tells stories about the park almost in the same way that Walt did, because there's sort of a slow, patient cadence to his stories that it's loving,
Yeah.
And I just love the way he talks about Disneyland.
Hello, and welcome to Soarin. My name is Patrick, and I'll be your chief flight attendant today.
No filming while it's in the air.
Gotcha. So we almost got a really bad seat, but the seat is not too bad. We're off to the right a little bit, but I mean, it could have been worse. I thought we were going to have to sit all the way at the end over there.
Soarin to tower. We are ready for takeoff.
The scene with the waterfalls
Yeah.
in Soarin.
Yeah, in Brazil somewhere.
Is that what that is?
I think
It's not Niagara, right?
No.
That's what I want on the rivers.
That's nice.
Can I have that?
If you go to Brazil,
No, you asked because I said there's not enough water on that waterfall.
I think when you're up close to it, it'll be plenty
You
sufficient.
think so? Okay. I want to feel like God is touching us directly when we go by that waterfall, okay?
Okay, now you're asking for a bit much.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Same.
And
Hi, hungry. My name's Ian.
you know where we haven't been in a really, really long time, and it's just not right.
Paradise Garden Grill.
Paradise Garden Grill.
I think last time we were there was during. What was it with the? What?
Yeah, it was during one of the food and wines, but I don't remember.
I guess. Well, yeah, it was during Food and Wine.
Yeah, it was what the spring one.
Yeah,
I think.
I get them mixed up now because Epcot's is in fall and we
Yeah.
have one now. It's in
Yeah,
spring. But we also have Festival of the Holidays during the winter.
Yep. But we didn't get anything that was Mediterranean. They had a different theme there at the time.
With the Mediterranean stuff.
And then I also had the. That was when they had the fried chicken and waffle stick.
Yeah, they had that in between while the corn dog castle was closed.
That's right. So I did try that, but I haven't had a gyro plate in a while.
They are good.
I think I'm going to try one of those again. Let's eat. I need a good. You know what? I'll give DCA that. They have good food.
Yeah, DCA is good food.
Good food.
I just find in the evening, I'm like, oh, I want to go eat there, but I don't want to go over to that park. I want to stay in Disneyland. Because between that, Cocina Cucamonga, Lucky Fortune Cookery, Florida's VA Cafe, Award Wieners, there's good food here.
Yeah, no, there is good food. There is good food. And they got the food and wine also.
Yeah.
So they have that. And, you know, sometimes you kind of, the Disneyland Rota of restaurants, like you kind of get, like, what do you want I don't want to go to Tomorrowland Terrace. I don't want to go. We just went to Rancho and we just went to Hungry Bear.
I've had it a lot.
Yeah, we eat there all the friggin' time.
I love Rancho. It's my favorite place to eat on property.
I agree. So it's nice to come over here and have a Mediterranean themed lunch. I dig that. Good on you, DCA. Hulk smash. Can you believe it? They still have Jerry the Fox and what's her name? Jessica Rabbit? No. Oh no, Doc Hopper. That's right. Right? Doc Hopper? No. Jerry the Fox and Mrs. Hopper. They've been in this spot for a while. Oh.
I mean, honestly, this is a good spot for them. The backdrop works.
It's not bad.
Well, it's better than being stuck in the corner.
Oh, back there at the back lot?
This gives them some actual sort of city theming. Which
Nothing works in the back lot. Ian, no, we don't have time to be Elena of Avalor, Ian. We don't have time. Ian, we will not.
Just Spanish.
I know enough Spanish to get by. I'm all right. Let's go to Paradise Garden Grill. This guy wants to get us some lunch. And there's the beef gyro plate. I substituted the regular rice. Is it jasmine rice? I don't know.
But it's not instead of what I have.
Yeah, so the tabbouleh,
which flavor-wise is good. It's just texture.
It's kind of grainy.
Yeah.
It's like eating sand a little bit.
I mean, the flavors are good. It's just the texture is kind of
odd. And then we got the Ellis Island boys and girl. It's the same group. These guys have been playing here since the opening.
Yeah. They got to do the game.
Well, I guess we can't play the game. Is it closed or not busy?
It's actually got a bit of a line.
It's got a bit of a queue today, yeah. Look at that.
Good for you.
Ian, why haven't they renamed this I don't know, insert IP here, Zephyr.
I'm thinking that
The Darkwing Duck Zephyr.
A, not Pixar.
Still Disney. This doesn't have to be Pixar. Pixar's on the other side. Actually, let's go talk about that. Let's go down to the World of Color viewing area and talk about the Pixar thing that's happening here at DCA. So one of the things they announced, obviously we've heard by now, is that Paradise Pier is now going to be called
Pixar.
Pixar Pier.
gave us a piece of concept art for it.
And one single piece of concept art, which was like the Boardwalk Games area, right?
Yeah, it was like from the games all the way to the end of
Right.
Who Tattoo, Oddities, Curiosity.
And I think I saw. Did I not see like a little green man or a little alien thing or something?
There was a Pixar ball fountain.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. And then you could see from the side the fun wheel now said Pixar fun wheel, not Mickey's fun wheel.
Okay.
Which means I guess Mickey's face is gonna go.
Well, okay, so we'll start there. Yeah, Mickey's Fun Wheel. They're gonna change it to Pixar Fun Wheel, like you said. They're also gonna make it not fun. It's just gonna be the Pixar wheel.
No, the sign said fun.
Oh, it did say
Yeah,
fun? Okay, so
Pixar fun.
so the fun's staying.
Yeah.
All right.
Keeping the fun.
Well, that's a relief. Keeping the fun. Instead of Mickey's face,
John Lasseter's face.
John Lasseter's face is gonna be there.
Or maybe Woody, or again the ball.
Right. You'd kind of want something circular, so maybe John Lasseter's face.
Yeah, that or the Lexo Junior ball.
I'm very salty again today. Okay. That's gonna say Pixar Pier. They really don't have to do anything to the actual Screamin' Ride, though, right? I mean,
They don't have to. It'd be nice if they themed that queue a little better.
do you think they'll put anything on the Sunburst?
This whole Pixar Pier thing is just weird to me. It's not, no, it's not saying I'm sitting like, how dare they change Pixar Pier? No, I'm just like, why?
What are you talking about? It's classic. It's It's nostalgic.
No, I just think I just don't get the decision making. I'm like, I don't. All right, whatever.
Yeah. Well, obviously, nobody asked for this.
Maybe Lasseter was asking for this. I don't know.
You know, Lasseter, he's got a lot of weight, apparently. And I don't mean just because he's put on a few pounds, but... Come on, he's gotten bigger, but... he's not out... Lasseter has been getting things done his way, it looks like.
Yeah.
Right? You can see his handprint, footprint, whatever.
He's very happy to get more Pixar stuff.
He's getting a lot of Pixar stuff into DCA. Getting a lot of work done here.
Works in general. He's getting a Toy Story Land in Florida, and in Shanghai.
Yep. Yeah. Lasseter, man. So, I'm just saying, right there.
Can someone Photoshop that for us?
I want to see a mock-up of Lasseter's face. Oh my god. Okay. Now I could see maybe like a Slinky Dog in the center or something like that, doing a loop. What about that?
I guess.
No?
I guess the weird thing about this is like, I'm sure the architecturally it'll look nicer, the boardwalk, but the characters themselves are going to be very obviously just shoved in.
Right, that's
like, it's not like, say, Fantasyland, where while they are all separate properties and they're all different architectural styles, it all fits together as a just European fantasy village, and it makes sense.
Right, it's all grim fairy tale type stuff.
Yeah. Why they can all be near each other. There's no connective tissue for why Pixar stuff can all appear next to each other like that.
No, listen.
Pixar theory is not canon, they've said so.
I was just going to say, Sully shows up in Brave, right?
Either Easter eggs or nothing more. And even that's not
the
a
Pixar theory does count.
So point to me at what point in the movie they all have a connection to a pier in California, huh?
Isn't there a picture of something in Boo's room too? I don't know. Anyway.
There's always usually at least an Easter egg for the next upcoming movie, and maybe something from a
They're not connected. It's just an Easter egg, you guys.
There's always
Calm
an Easter
down.
egg for one of the next movies and maybe a previous one.
That doesn't mean they're connected.
Yeah.
They're not connected.
Like, it's fun to think about, but that's all it is.
Put MatPat on this. That's what we got to do. We got to check with MatPat.
Oh, he might have done a film theory episode already.
Has he?
Yeah, he might have. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay. So maybe not. We do anything to California Screaming. Midway Mania obviously is already Toy Story.
Yeah. Lightning rethemed Triton's Carousel if they wanted.
Oh, that's technically, is that Mermaid? Yeah, King Triton is Mermaid.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to retheme that. Because that's what we're talking about, just this part, right?
Yeah.
And it's gonna stop at Screamin'. Silly Symphony Swings will stay.
Yeah.
That's not considered part of the pier.
My guess is on the map, this section past Swings to Monorail will just be called Paradise Bay, and that half will be called Pixar Pier.
They don't call this Paradise Pier anyway, do they?
The whole area is technically called Paradise Bay.
Oh, the whole, right.
So I think this, and that section is like a subsection called Paradise Pier. So my guess is this side on the map will just say Paradise Bay, that side will say Pixar Pier.
Or, you know what would be awesome and super easy to do, is completely retheme the Little Mermaid ride.
You're right. They told that was super cheap, super
slam dunk.
Totally don't have to, rework animatronics and the whole show. No, it's fine. Super easy.
They could also paint that gold for, dang it, can you make that part of this refurb is to paint that son of a gun gold? Can you do it, Disney? Can you do it just for me? Just for me, paint that thing gold.
Now, it's interesting to me that I think a lot of people haven't noticed. Lazarus mentioned a new ride, and that's always like,
oh yeah, that's going to go right.
It's like, and a new ride? They're like, oh, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay, wait, what's that about? New ride? What? Huh? Where? What is this?
Where are they going to put that?
And I don't know if that's going to be taking some of the space where the boardwalk games are.
Maliboomer over here, maybe?
Or the Maliboomer space.
Wait, that's over there, huh?
Yeah. Or maybe some of the shop space. Because in the concept art, there's
not a lot of space.
In the concept art, there's something right over here that said Pixar Palace Theater. Now,
really?
I don't know what that's for or what that's meant to be, but I said there's like audio
theater doesn't.
Pixar Palace Theater.
Huh.
And then next to it was Bing Bong's Confectionery.
Bing Bong. Okay, expansion. As far as I know, Ian, on the other side of Paradise Pier is Catella Avenue.
Yes, but there's some space between the front of the boardwalk building and the actual Screamin' track, just like there is for Matewood Mania.
There's no initiative that we're aware of with the city of Anaheim to take over Catella Avenue.
Nope.
And extend.
Whatever they're going ride or attraction they're putting in has to fit within this space.
Yeah, very literally the space just behind the tracks for Screamin', and a little bit of space they have back there. And I guess they're going to reskin the boardwalk games, assuming the boardwalk games even survive. Although I wonder if they make any more money than a gift shop does. I wonder.
All in all, this is a very head-scratching decision that we're all up.
Well, it certainly does scream. This is a purely IP situation because nobody's asking for this.
No.
Everybody was fine with how they had the Pixar Pier.
I think the only thing any of us wanted was them to finish the theming past Toy Story.
Yeah.
With the carousel and Screamin'.
Yeah,
right?
that's so true.
Because that's just that last chunk that they're like, and we're theming up to here and stop.
Well, maybe that's when they ran out of money.
All the rest of us wanted was just finish theming the back end.
Yeah. Or you know what they could do is finish theming the Hollywood backlot. Oh wait, that's a whole different conversation.
That's a whole different conversation.
All right, so there you go, guys. That's the best we got right now for Pixar Pier. It's going to be a year before we learn anything about this.
Just sometime next year. That's all they said was next year.
Yeah. There's so little information.
I mean, I'm sure the goal is to have it up by summer in time for Pixar Fest.
I am so looking forward to Pixar Fest.
He said to no one in particular.
Let's go.
You don't want a Pixar fireworks show and a Pixar play parade?
I would love a Pixar fireworks show.
Well, we're getting one.
But why do I have to get Pixar Fest with it? Can't you just give me a Pixar fireworks show?
Because even they know that people still don't think of Pixar as fully Disney. They're really trying to get that brand across.
How?
Pixar is Disney. People still think of Pixar as not as being like its own separate branch, just like Marvel and Star Wars. They're like, it is, but it isn't.
It totally is. Woody is. I mean, Woody's next level. I mean, Woody is the man. He's Disney.
I met someone last week who didn't realize that Disney even owned Pixar. They thought, like, why are they doing Pixar Pier when they don't own Pixar?
Holy
I was
cow.
Like, no, they do.
Holy cow.
Like, they realize that people don't, they may associate with Disney, but they still think that it's being its own separate thing.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, you own it, but it's not.
That's good
Disney.
stuff.
So that's a lot of people's perception. They're like, we're going to force it down your throats until you believe it's Disney.
Sounds like Marvel. Oh my God.
Speak of the devil.
I don't know what it is, but it's just, when I start walking down this street, it's like all I could do to keep myself from going, what are they doing? And you know what, this street isn't so bad. I can sort of get down with Hollywood levels. But let's go to Summer of Heroes first, Ian. Let's go into the back lot. Let's do that because that's a fun thing to do. We were here to talk about, what are we here to do?
I don't know. It's hot, okay?
It is hot. I'm tired and I forgot what we're doing. Oh, that's right. We're gonna go see this
Summer of Heroes showcase.
Summer of Heroes show. God. Okay, so what this is, you guys.
It's a clip show that's not as good as Path of the Jedi.
Summer of Heroes, I was going to make that comparison. Summer of Heroes Showcase. which is a clip show, kind of like Path of the Jedi, but not nearly as good.
Yeah.
Of course, I haven't seen it yet, but you said
I mean, it's not bad. But
Last Jedi kind of stirs your emotions a little
this
bit.
isn't bad, but I've seen better fan edits on YouTube.
So let's go into YouTube and
Everyone go check out MCU Exchange. They have really good super
MCU Exchange on YouTube.
They have really good supercuts.
Bring your phone in here, turn that on, and then I guess watch that instead of this. But there are. You said there's some props and
There's
stuff.
some costumes.
Oh, look at they got new posters up.
Yeah, they have giant posters on this side. Some
I am loving Thor's new haircut. Can I just say?
shortcut.
Yep, it looks great. All these guys look great. Those guys look great. That's a whole lot of badges.
And insignia.
Yeah. Look, it's Captain America. Hello. Do we need glasses?
Nope.
You don't need glasses.
All right.
It's been 10 minutes.
Is this in 2.5D? Is this in 2.5D also?
2.5D, like Japanese runaway railway. That's gonna be a mouthful to say.
Oh my gosh. At least it's cool here.
Hello and welcome. Please
Thank you very
come on
much.
in.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Thor looks different without being handsome.
And without a face.
Yeah. So that's
But Mew Mew.
Mjolnir.
Remember whenever in Thor the Dark World, their friend, whoever Darcy, keeps going, oh, Mew Mew.
Oh yeah.
Cat
Cat.
Dennings
Yeah.
is his character.
We got Hawkeye.
Yep.
Looking
These are pretty much all
as
the-
useful as ever.
These are all the Age of Ultron versions of the costumes.
Okay. Captain America. Now, see, he looks like he should.
Yeah.
Not quite as not handsome, even though Captain America is also quite handsome.
It's another Chris.
He hasn't actually filled out that uniform as well as.
The mannequin doesn't quite fill it out as well.
No.
He lacks the pecs.
And then finally, Black Widow. So now, are these screen worn, I wonder?
I believe I would assume so. Yep.
Okay. Why don't they put like one of those, like the mapping thing on their face so we
Oh,
can.
projection.
Yeah, put a projection like they do in Madame Leota or something like that.
Well, I mean, where would the projector go?
I don't. You're the science guy, dude. I don't. That's. I'm software. You're hardware. Okay.
Okay, tell me how you got to program that.
I don't know. I guess that's it, huh?
Yeah.
We just crushed this.
Like the Hulk.
Like the Hulk. Where's the Hulk?
Or the Juggernaut.
Did you hear what? What's his name said about the Hulk? Mark Ruffalo.
There will never be a solo.
Never. Let me say this perfectly clear. There will never be a solo Hulk
And they
movie.
point out, it's not because he doesn't want to. It's because
No, right. He's totally into it.
Universal holds the distribution rights to Hulk. Marvel may have the character film rights, but Universal has these
For a solo
the
movie.
distribution rights for any one that headlines solos just him.
Right.
Headlines him. That's why he's showing up, in other movies as a side guy, like in Ragnarok or Avengers films.
Right.
But to have a specifically Hulk film, Universal essentially gets most of the money for that.
Meanwhile,
Like, why would we do that?
Don Cheadle thinks it's because Mark Ruffalo is a bad actor and isn't very
Well,
good looking.
they're also pals like Joe. To be fair, I mean, actually, they've both replaced a previously cast.
That's
actor.
true.
Don Cheadle replaced
Yeah, but
Terrence
Don
Howard and
Cheadle,
Mark
like,
Ruffalo
he
replaced
didn't.
Edward.
He got the other guy kind of got fired, right? I mean,
He wanted more money
He
than
wanted
he
more
was
money. They're like,
He
no,
wanted more
dude.
money. Yeah. To be fair, I like Don Cheadle as Rhodey.
I do like Don Cheadle better.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I do.
I also like Ruffalo better than Ed Norton.
Ruffalo's the best Hulk so far because you know why? He's a good actor.
And he sells Banner really well.
Ed Norton is not my favorite actor.
In the meantime, they've never mentioned Liv Tyler's Betty Ross ever again.
Oh my God.
She just disappeared off the face.
Because she can't act, Ian.
But they don't even acknowledge she exists anymore. They're like, oh yeah, Banner and Natasha are kind of into each other.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, huh? Dude, whatever. That's right. Whatever.
They don't even mention Betty. Like I said, they kind of pretend the movie didn't exist. Like they, if asked, they have to
That's so
acknowledge
true.
it's part of the universe.
Is somebody gonna ask
like
Ruffalo, hey, what happened to Ben?
Like old Thunderbolt Ross is in Civil War. Like they brought him forward, but they're like, oh crap, Betty happened, didn't she? just forget it. Just forget it.
Yeah, you're right. They just kind of that whole movie has been forgotten. Okay, it's time. It's time to get excited about Marvel, Ian. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Excited about Marvel comics.
Are you?
Films.
I think. You know what I think, Ian? Let's go this way. I think there's a reasonable chance that I'm going to hero up when I'm in here. I feel like it's going to happen. I'm feeling really good about this. Definitely going to hero up.
Good for you.
Here, Ian, we got to get one of these. You know what? I changed my mind, Ian.
Welcome once
I don't
again
think
to
I'm
our
gonna hear
Summer
up.
of Heroes showcase. Our show will begin in just a few minutes. Just a couple of quick
Well, you were
reminders.
right, Ian. That isn't anywhere near as good. No, well, it's just a really long commercial, really.
Yeah.
The thing is that with the
Path of the Jedi.
Path of the Jedi, there were more. Like there was a thread.
Yeah.
There was
no
no thread to
narrative
this at all.
here. Also, they don't use any actual music from the films in this.
No, and you know what?
That's why I'm like, there's better stuff on YouTube.
The Marvel guys don't actually ever really say anything poignant, except for Captain America. He had some good stuff, you know.
I mean, there are some, but they didn't grab any of those lines for this.
No.
Like, there are good moments, but they didn't grab any for this.
There was a lot. There was more sarcasm in that show than there was.
That's why I'm like, seriously, just go watch MCU Exchange. They have really good supercuts that actually give each one has some sort of little character thread or narrative thread to it.
But it did kind of make me think, because now do I have to change my mind again about what my next...
Not Star Wars, not Indy, but a Marvel marathon?
What is the proper order of watching Marvel movies now? Where do you start? Do you start at Iron Man?
Yeah, just release order.
Iron Man, then Hulk, right?
Yeah, Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Cap, Avengers.
Well, that's right. It was before that. Hey, look, they're getting ready to start the show.
So it's not part of that either.
Let's watch a little bit of this.
You got this.
I heard Tony Stark shows.
Looks like the recruits are present and accounted for.
He's on Skype.
Want to head up to the South Link?
From Hong Kong.
Field agents, assemble the recruits.
Here up! No? Assemble?
Welcome, recruits, to Avengers Training Initiative. We're excited to have you join us.
That's awesome.
This is Tech Specialist Agent Crosby.
Welcome,
Tech Specialist
recruits.
Agent Crosby.
I'm honored to be a part of the team. Agent Cape, I've checked the sat link and comm status. We are online and ready.
Thank you, Agent
Right on.
Crosby. Now, before we start your training today, we have a very important communique. You're all yours, Iron Man.
That's all I get? Look, I know I'm a man who needs no introduction, but that really was no introduction.
Now to get started, the best way to become a hero is to learn from heroes. Allow me to introduce two core members of our initiative, Agents Romanoff and Barton. But you might know them better as Black Widow and Hawkeye. So, you're the new recruits. Put both arms up in front of you, like this. Good. Hold that position. We're going to call this defense position. So every time I say defense, I want you to take this stance. At ease. That means relax. Now, let's try it. Face your agents and defense. Well done. Now let's strategize the next move. Hawkeye might reach for an arrow. Got it one more time. Evade. Thrust. Good job. At ease. Now let's add these new moves. Face your agents. Here we go. Defense. Shield. Evade. Thrust. Did that okay, recruit?
Oh, it's a thing from Doctor Who. What's that called? Yeah, they're a Dalek.
Phase 1 complete, Doctor. The reactor is now charging.
No!
Tail Hydra!
Hail Hydra!
Traitor. Get him, Hawkeye. Got the paper here? Hawkeye, he's mine. Figure out how to stop this thing.
I'm not holding back this time.
Well, that widow seems to have that double agent wrapped up. Any luck down there? We need to find a flaw in the casing. It seems to be powered by some element at its central core. Good deduction. Find the solution. Hurry. Okay, we are going to use some of the maneuvers we just learned.
Now be careful. Keep your eyes on the target. Aim for the weak spots.
Now, on my command, initiate fight sequence. Here we go. Defense. Shield. Throw your shields at the reactor.
Maneuver.
Avengers. But it will never work.
Here, with my mark.
I love it.
I think it will work.
I thought there was always so much vibranium down here.
Dude, all you got recruits defense. Shield.
Oh, this isn't
Oh! The reactor is almost fully operational.
Defense positions!
Wait, Avengers! Avengers, please. Recruits, hold your position.
No, shield.
Let me take this. Recruits, Addie.
Not too bad for your first day.
You would have been impressed, Mr. Stark. They were very calm under pressure.
Recruits, well done today. I'll see you out there saving the world.
Avengers, assemble. Let's document the training team.
I am definitely hot, and sweaty, and thirsty after all that heroing up. We should get a Bifrosty. That's very progressive of them, by the way, that they're into the
Thank you
Bifrosty.
for attending Avengers Training Initiative and enjoy a heroic day at Disney California Adventure.
That's also very progressive.
Yeah, they're both cool.
Spider Venom, Smash Ice, Ice Reactor. Which Ice Reactor? What character is that?
I meant reactors, so Iron Man thing.
Iron Man. I Am Shave Ice is obviously Groot. Whistle Blue.
Like John Deere's Whistle and Arrow.
Oh yeah. And then Spinal Fluid.
Like in nowhere, the celestial being reminding the spinal fluid.
Oh my god. I have to try Spinal Fluid. Okay, I'm gonna get Spinal Fluid. What are you gonna get?
Probably Ice Reactor.
You're gonna get Ice Reactor? Okay, let's try it out. Let's get a Bifrost. Looks like, Ian, what do you think? What is she making there? That looks like Spider-Man to me. That's
well, the Spider Venom is blue, raspberry, and
cherry.
And cherry, so that'd be blue, and red would be Spider.
Okay. So
red one could be an ice reactor. Could have been an ice reactor.
I don't think so. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Also, you can add ice cream if you want it.
A scoop of vanilla ice cream. Why didn't we do that, Ian?
Because I forgot to say that.
Is she making right now my spinal fluid?
That's your spinal fluid. Now can you get a spinal tap?
Okay, spinal fluid comes with banana, mango, coulis, whatever that is, and chili lime. I'm getting spice. Yep. What's that? That's the ice reactor. So it's just ice with food coloring, huh?
Well, there's flavor.
Well, yeah.
That's like a syrup. That's what shaved is. Whenever you get shaved ice, that's what it is, right?
Okay.
They fill the bowl with shaved ice and then pour the syrup.
All right. That must be my spinal fluid. Extra spinal fluid.
Does it go up to 11?
Okay, but you have to do the spinal tap before you can get to that one.
Well, I already did that.
You went, yeah, that's true. It's true. But you did go the long way. And that's got okay. Don't forget my chili lime spice. Oh my gosh. There we go. Thank you. That's my chili lime spiced spinal fluid. Let's go eat this. It's Thor. It is. Thor wandering around the backlot.
And all his helmets in worry.
He looks like he's got someplace to be.
Carrying the mighty Mew
Mew. Mjolnir. I want a cape, Ian.
No capes.
I think
no capes.
I could look badass in a cape.
Did you learn nothing from The Incredibles? No capes.
No, you're right. I didn't learn anything from The Incredibles. Black Widow's back, Ian. She just got done doing the training academy.
Yeah, now she got to go on patrol.
All units, activity reported. Zone 5. Threat level unknown. Prepare to deploy.
Black Widow to base. Tell the guys I'll call if I need them. But tell them not to expect that call.
Oh, look, it's Thor. Thor's clearing the street. That's awesome.
Control, this is Black Widow. Tell Hawkeye
control. You know what, Ian? Hollywoodland, the backlot, and DCA needs more of that.
More actual atmosphere.
More actual atmosphere. Look at all these people here right now. See that? See what just happened? Look at. There's a buzz going on Hollywood Boulevard right now. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, come on, that's a thing. That's something. We could use more of that here. Bring on the Marvel. Bring it on.
As long as it's actually done with quality and commitment.
Yep. I agree. But that was pretty cool right there. I love that little bit they do with her. And that's.
It was kind of funny seeing Thor clearing the way.
Yeah, right? I mean, that was cool. It created a little something there for a minute. That was nice. I like that. It's a lot better than just a directionless, I don't know what's going on type situation that was happening there before. Nothing goes on Hollywood Boulevard except for the red car. And now we're in 1920s.
Five and dime as they go by.
Yeah. We've changed our theme here. Hello.
Are you Walt Disney? I heard someone's gonna make you move.
Yes, I am exactly him. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Walt Disney. Let's go home, Ian.
Well, I'm gonna find some AC probably. But.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You're not going home yet, huh?
No.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. That's it for us today. First Baked. I hope you enjoyed our show. I hope you enjoyed the David and Ian show today. Yeah. Ian, you did yeoman's work today. Very, very grateful. Very happy that you got through the whole day. Having to be my straight man. Hello. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I really do. Our welcome to the MaxPass era show. It's the beginning of the end. We're on level 1 in the frying pan. And
there's
actually
really only one other level. It's not like a keep turning it slippery slope thing. It's just either the start of paid and then fully paid. There's not really a
I don't know. There might be a couple different levels in there. They're gonna introduce. They're gonna take something away. Is what they're gonna do. They're gonna take something away. I think.
Under the guise of giving you better control and customization
exactly.
than you ever had before.
And then before you know it, we're back to e-ticket books again. Right? Okay, I digress.
Yeah, that feels a little exaggeration-y.
That's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Guys, follow us on all of your favorite social media outlets. We're on Facebook, Fresh Baked and Stuff. We're on Instagram at Fresh Baked and Stuff. We're on Twitter at Fresh Baked Disney. That's Fresh with no E. We have a website, freshbakeddisney.com. And then subscribe to our channel, our YouTube channel, because you have to do it. Okay? It's not an option. You have to subscribe to our channel. If you don't, that means you don't love us.
I mean, maybe they don't. It's possible.
I suppose. And then like the videos, or don't like it. Just either pick an action, either like or don't like, but don't do nothing. Do one of those two things. And then, I don't know, we'll see you next week, guys. I hope you guys...
Next week's hopefully a big week.
Gosh, that's right, Ian, next week. Bye.
Bye.
Next week is the return of the Rivers of America.
Train.
The Disneyland Railroad.
And hopefully we'll be at a full group, so I don't
Mark
have to
Twain.
for 5 hours, because I got it.
You did great. You did great, Ian. Don't even worry about it. Mark Twain, Disneyland Railroad, Columbia, maybe the canoes.
We might spread some of those out, though, because otherwise that's a lot of seeing the river.
Maybe we'll ride the train twice.
Well, I mean, we're going to do at least one for an atmosphere, just an acoustic, and one to actually comment.
That's right. Oh, wait, you mean one version of it where we're all going bananas at how happy we are, and another one where we're quiet and not doing anything?
Yeah, exactly.
That may take 2 takes, you're right. Yeah, I forgot to ask you something. Final thoughts. MaxPass.
Oh, I thought we'd pretty sure before. The app itself works well. It's very easy to understand. Works smoothly. Should be included in your admission.
Just make it free, huh?
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. Again, I'm cool with it being digital. I like the way it works. Just
would you, assuming they don't make it free, do you recommend it?
Okay, I can't tell people what their money's worth.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't tell. But for me personally, I would not spend the money on it.
I wouldn't either.
Again,
we were doing just fine getting fast passes without it.
The reality is also I already get photo pass. Someone else may say, well, I want the photos, so to them it's worth it, right?
But let's say you are a pass holder that was already getting it.
The value is not enough to pay that.
Now, what if you are a pass holder that used to get photo pass that doesn't anymore?
Well, then you're the same as anyone else who doesn't normally get photo pass, and that's again
spending $75.
Again, it's up to you.
If you're into, basically, if you're into photo pass, you should get it.
If you're into photo pass, then sure.
Yeah.
Really? First visit?
All right.
Where are you from?
I enjoyed using the app today.
Yeah, again,
I did.
The app itself is fine.
Yeah.
I have no problems with the actual app. It's just the way it's being presented as a service.
Yeah. All right. I'll finish. I'll go back to our regularly scheduled closing of the show where I get to say goodbye
And we go on some weird discussion about Flash.
we should do that. We should go on a weird tangent about Flash.
Does that mean we're going to see with the time stream again?
Stop messing with the time stream, Barry. Okay, Fresh Bake, we're leaving now. We're going to go do a Star Wars Land report because we didn't get to do one last week. Do you feel like you missed anything?
No, but I feel like we need to for the Imagineers who are watching this now.
That's right. That's right. I did, by the way, see that there's some new white pole things on the exterior. Yeah.
Okay.
They're progressing on the exteriors of the rear portion of Battle Escape.
Okay.
Ian, you already know this though because you watched the Star Wars Land update on Monday morning. It's Saturday, right now.
Oh, then
remember?
Oh God, time travel. Hurts
Time
my
travel, yes. It's a little
Barry, stop messing with the timeline.
mumbly jumbly.
Wibbly wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. There you go.
Oh, seriously, Barry, stop trying to fix the timeline. You can't.
Wait, what's Barry? That's the Flash, yes.
Yeah.
But
Just stop
he can if he could just run a little faster, Ian. That's the secret. If he could just go faster.
You believe in yourself? No, but I do now. Seriously, stop.
Hey, how's it going? Oh my God.
Stop trying to change the timeline.
All right. I'll stop trying to change the timeline.
We are off track so bad right now.
So totally off the rails. Goodbye, Fresh Bake. We love you.
Goodbye.
Very, very much.